Fellas, listen up. If you're over 40 and your morning wood has gone soft, inconsistent, or completely disappeared, that's not just getting older. That's your body waving a red flag for circulation, hormones, and long-term performance problems. Here's the deal, though. This is fixable, and sometimes fast. There are 2 specific vitamins you take at night that can help bring back rock-solid mornings, and most men are taking them wrong. Or not at all. Here's the good news, and I want you to really hear this. What you're dealing with is not permanent. I see this every single day in my practice. For most men, this isn't a failure of masculinity. It's a timing and biology issue. And when you fix that, things can turn around fast. I'm talking 7 to 14 days, sometimes even sooner, before mornings start feeling stronger, more reliable, and more like you again. If we haven't met yet, I'm Dr. Rachel Rubin. I'm a urologist, and I spend my days helping men improve sexual performance, confidence, and overall vitality as they age. I work with guys in their 40s, 50s, 60s, busy professionals, dads, athletes, everyday men who want real answers, not gimmicks. My job is to help you understand what's actually happening in your body and give you simple, evidence-based ways to fix it without shame and without guesswork. The hidden enemy is declining nighttime blood flow and hormone signaling, driven by inflammation, stress, and poor metabolic timing. Most men think erections are about libido or testosterone alone. They're not. Morning erections are a nighttime health check. They happen when your nervous system is calm, your blood vessels are open, and your hormones are doing their job while you sleep. As we get older, especially after 40, 3 things quietly start to change. First, inflammation goes up. From stress, poor sleep, ultra-processed food, alcohol, and even overtraining. That inflammation stiffens blood vessels. Think of it like a garden hose that's been left out in the sun too long. It still works, but the flow isn't what it used to be. Second, circulation efficiency drops. Your blood vessels don't dilate as easily, nitric oxide production declines, and blood just doesn't move as freely to the tissues that need it most at night. And third, this one surprises a lot of guys, your timing gets messed up. Hormones like testosterone and growth hormone are released while you sleep. But if your body is inflamed, overstimulated, or missing key nutrients at night, those signals don't land properly. Here's the analogy I use with my patients. You still have a strong engine, but the fuel pump is dirty, the battery is half charged, and the delivery system is sluggish. The problem isn't desire. The problem is delivery. And the reason most men miss this, because it creeps up slowly. One missed morning here, another one there, until suddenly weeks go by and you're wondering, is this just my life now? All right, let's break this down in a way that actually makes sense, because once you understand what's happening biologically, this stops feeling mysterious or scary and starts feeling fixable. While you're asleep, your body is supposed to switch into repair mode. This is when testosterone peaks, growth hormone is released, blood vessels relax, and nerves reset. That's why healthy men get multiple erections during the night. Morning wood isn't random. It's the final check mark that the system worked. Here's where things go sideways with age. First, nitric oxide declines. Nitric oxide is the molecule that tells blood vessels to relax and open. No nitric oxide, no blood flow. Think of nitric oxide like the text message that says, "Hey, open the gate." As we age, that message gets weaker, delayed, or ignored, especially if inflammation is high. Second, magnesium and zinc levels quietly drop. These 2 nutrients are critical for nerve signaling, muscle relaxation, testosterone production, and sleep quality. And most men are either deficient or taking them at the wrong time of day, so they never actually get the benefit. Third, your nervous system stays stuck in on mode. Stress, screens, late meals, alcohol, and poor sleep keep cortisol elevated at night. Cortisol and testosterone are like a seesaw. When one is up, the other gets suppressed. That means even if your testosterone levels look normal on a lab test, the signal isn't being delivered when it matters most. And here's a big one most guys don't realize. Erections require relaxation, not effort. The smooth muscle tissue in the penis has to fully relax so blood can rush in and stay there. If minerals are low, nerves are irritated, or inflammation is high, that tissue stays slightly tense. Not enough to notice during the day, but enough to kill nighttime erections. This is why pills don't fix the root issue. They force blood flow temporarily, but they don't retrain the system. They don't restore signaling. They don't improve sleep stage hormone release. What we want is to support the body at night, when it's already designed to heal, reset, and restore sexual function. And that's where timing, specifically what you take before bed, becomes incredibly powerful. Because when you give the body the right nutrients at the right time, you're not forcing anything. You're removing friction. You're letting biology do what it already knows how to do. This is the part most men miss, and it's the reason they stay stuck even though they're doing all the right things. The primary fix is taking the right 2 vitamins at night, not in the morning, not randomly, and not inconsistently. The first one is magnesium, specifically a form your body can actually use, like magnesium glycinate or magnesium threonate. Magnesium is the master relaxation mineral. It tells your nervous system to calm down, it relaxes smooth muscle tissue, and it helps blood vessels open properly. Remember what we said earlier? Erections require relaxation. Magnesium helps flip your body from fight or flight into rest and repair. When you take magnesium at night, here's what happens. Your sleep quality improves, cortisol drops, blood vessels relax, nerves fire more cleanly, and testosterone signaling becomes more effective while you sleep. Most guys take magnesium in the morning, if they take it at all, which completely misses the point. Now, the second vitamin is zinc. Zinc is critical for testosterone production, nitric oxide signaling, and tissue repair. It's also one of the most commonly deficient nutrients in men over 40, especially if you sweat a lot, work out hard, drink alcohol, or deal with chronic stress. Zinc works best when taken at night because that's when testosterone is being produced and released. You're essentially giving your body the raw material it needs at the exact moment it's trying to do the work. Here's the key. These two together are powerful. Magnesium relaxes the system and improves blood flow. Zinc supports hormone production and signaling. It's like fixing both the wiring and the power supply at the same time. How to do this correctly? Take magnesium about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Take zinc with it, or slightly earlier if zinc upsets your stomach. Use reasonable doses, not megadoses. More is not better. Avoid taking them with alcohol or a heavy late-night meal. What to avoid? Don't take these with calcium at night. It competes with absorption. Don't expect overnight miracles, but do expect momentum. And don't skip nights. Consistency is everything here. What most men notice first: deeper sleep within a few nights, more vivid dreams, less nighttime waking, and then, usually within 7 to 14 days, stronger, more reliable morning erections. Not forced, not jittery, just solid. This isn't about hacking your body. It's about supporting it at the exact window when it's designed to restore sexual function. And when you get that window right, everything starts to feel easier. First, cut off food at least 3 hours before bed. Late meals spike insulin and blunt nighttime testosterone release. Your body can either digest food or restore hormones. It can't do both well at the same time. Second, get morning sunlight in your eyes for 5 to 10 minutes. This resets your circadian rhythm, which directly improves testosterone production that night. No supplements required, just step outside. Third, walk for 10 to 20 minutes after dinner. This improves insulin sensitivity, lowers inflammation, and improves nighttime blood flow. Think of it as clearing the pipes before bedtime. And fourth, this one matters. Ditch the phone in bed. Blue light and late-night stimulation keep your nervous system activated. Remember, erections need relaxation. Calm nights create strong mornings. None of these are extreme, but together, they amplify everything we just talked about. When morning erections fade and stay gone, that's often one of the earliest signs that circulation, nerve health, and hormone signaling are struggling. Not failing, but struggling. And if you ignore that signal long enough, the same issues that affect erections can start showing up as low energy, stubborn belly fat, poor sleep, brain fog, and loss of confidence. A lot of men tell themselves, "I'll deal with it later," or "it's not that bad." But here's the truth. Your body is already talking to you, quietly, consistently. The good news? This is one of the most responsive systems in the male body when you support it correctly. You're not broken, you're not behind, and you don't need extreme measures. What you need are small, smart, repeatable habits that restore blood flow, calm the nervous system, and support hormones at the time they're actually produced. That's how you prevent decline instead of chasing it later. That's how you stay in control of your health, rather than reacting once things feel out of reach. Ignoring the signal doesn't make it go away. You wake up in the morning feeling solid again, not just physically, but mentally. Your energy is steadier, your sleep feels deeper, you're more patient, more focused, more confident in your body. Those strong mornings come back, and with them comes a quiet sense of reassurance. You feel like your system is working again. You're not guessing. You're not worried. You're not second-guessing yourself in intimate moments. Your workouts feel better. Your mood is more even. You feel more connected to your partner, or more confident stepping back into dating. There's less anxiety, less frustration, and more ease. And maybe most important, you feel like yourself again. Not a younger version. A stronger, wiser, more grounded version. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know what changes you've noticed, or what questions you still have. You're not alone in this, even if it feels that way sometimes. And if you want to keep learning how to support your energy, confidence, and performance as you get older, make sure you stick around. I've got more simple, science-backed tips coming that can make a real difference in how you feel, starting sooner than you think.